Hello, people that in the house. Today, I suppose you've heard about the teachers' strike going ahead this Tuesday. Our school, my school was going to happen, obviously. I think it's 260, 250, something like that, secondary schools. Now, before I say anything else, I'm not going to take the government side. Of course, I'm not going to take the government side. Never going to take the government side. So it's completely unfair, especially for young teachers. Like, it's really, really unfair. For the old battle axe that's there 60 years in the school, 70, some of them in some cases 70 years of hold. They're alright, they have their big money, don't worry about that, they'll be grand. But to the young teacher who's coming out of college, on low pay, and the conditions are bad. And obviously they don't get overtime and everything like that, and they don't. It's bad. It's really, really bad. I'm not going to lie to people. And, I say to them, and I said it to, some secondary school teachers I know, fair play to you. Fair play to you. You're taking action. Because obviously the government are too thick in the head to listen. That's the word I'm going to lose. They're too thick in the head to listen to the people, what the teachers want. And when you have to strike, because that's the only way you get things done, if you strike and if you cause a workers. You know what I'm saying? If the teachers went up to Dublin and started blocking every street in 19,000 or so, just went up to Dublin, the city centre, blocked every street, blocked outside Google, blocked outside the big American companies. Oh, they'd be cracked there. The government would move very quickly then if the big international companies didn't make any money. Oh my God, what would we do if the big international companies didn't make money? Oh my God, what would we do? What would we do? What would the government do? What would Europe take? Oh God, that'd be that crack. But that would be a good idea. If you blocked off every street leading into big European industries, big industries that pay no tax to anybody, and they're just making a profit off the Irish people. Yes, be lovely, wouldn't it? But yeah, the young teachers, I feel very bad for, as I was saying last week, about the young teachers that went to Australia. Like, fair play to her. Really fair play to her. And, 50 times more money than she did here. Like, God almighty, why wouldn't you not choose that? Better conditions, better working hours. More, if you work overtime, you get paid for it. And it's simple as that. For the work you do, you should get paid. Simple as that. As I say, that's my opinion. If you do a good job, if you teach your, in this case, if you teach the children right and you're nice and you can connect with young people, that's one thing that your old teachers don't have. They can connect with young people. And, I'm taking up a few teachers in my head now. They can connect with young people, trust them. Because they're down, they're not as old as the old battle axes. Let's put it that way. In other words, the old battle axes that are there about 60 years. But it's not fair. It's really, really just not fair. And, I don't know about, I'm not too sure about them wanting more days off, like, more time for themselves. Obviously, I don't know, maybe, like, they do get some, I'm not really too sure. At that point, I'm not really too sure about, but obviously more pay, something they should look for. And obviously, the schools are very under-resourced. And everybody knows that. In every department in this country, in every government sector, they don't get enough funding. And, people with special needs, people like me who have dyslexia, people who have anxiety, they're abandoned. And they're really, it's not the teachers' fault. I don't blame the teachers at all for it. They do their best. They do their best for what they have. I blame the idiots. I was going to call them a very inappropriate word, but anyway, we'd be nice with them for a second. We'd be nice for the moment, for a second. Minister of Education, I can't think of his name now. Gone on my head, completely gone on my head. It used to be Richard Button, can't think of his name now. Can't think, absolutely gone on my head, completely gone on my head. That's going to kill me now. Who is the Minister of Education? It's completely gone on my, like, honest to God. Talk of it. Seriously, it's completely gone on my head. Where in the name of Jesus Christ did they put me on this? Minister of Education, lovely. Let's see who it is. Oh, Jude McCusick. Yeah, that was who I was thinking of. I couldn't remember his name to save my life. I knew as soon as I seen him, it was like, that's one. But yeah, he doesn't give a damn. He really couldn't give a damn. Like, I know Richard Bruton was, fair enough. He was there for a long time in education, knew what he was doing, but this fellow couldn't give a damn. Which is the same with most of the Fine Gael ministers. They couldn't give a damn about what people think of them and what, as long as they got the big fat wallet at the end of the week, they couldn't care less. And, they're using young teachers. They are using young teachers. I'm not going to lie, they're using them because, they have no other option. Because, they can't just hop on a plane in the morning and say, bye-bye, adios, we're out of this country. It takes time to build up money and, the same with that, as I was saying for that woman, it took time to build up money, to save money up to get a flight and to get an apartment over there. To build your life over. It does take time. It does take money. Which is why so many young teachers are trying to stick it out as long as they can, and get as much money as they can, and then buzz off to Australia or New Zealand, which is completely okay. Like, I couldn't blame them. I really just couldn't blame them. And it's sad in a way that we have to lose such great talented teachers. But we have to agree. I have two parents came up to me actually last week, on an opposite note, and they were giving out, saying, we pay for our children to go to school, and they decide to strike for one day, and I was like, my God, woman, if you're going to complain about one day of a strike, with people, teachers, like I even said at home, would you like it if you were getting paid half the money of some other teacher that's there about 60 years in teaching? And you were only a person that came out of college, and you have to pay off, say a mortgage or anything like that. Would you like it? And she said no. And I was like, there's your answer. Would you like it? Like, it's all about the young teachers. This strike, to me, it's all about the young teachers. Because, they've been, abandoned, really. And they've just been forgotten about. And people don't want to talk about it. People are, afraid to win each other. Like, in this country, they're afraid to raise their voice. Like, there's many teachers that are afraid. They talk to me about it, but they wouldn't talk to, say, if the Minister of Education came down, they wouldn't, they'd be terrified to speak to them. And they said it to me, they'd be terrified to speak to them. And that's kind of the dictatorship we live in this country. Because, people, the government want to make people so, stressed and so worried about the next bill that they just don't have the energy to fight back. And that's the crack they're trying to do with every service in this country nearly. They're just trying to stop people from rebelling against them. And obviously that didn't work against me, but yeah, fair play to them. Tuesday morning, I hope the government, will walk to the core, because it's the election week. Before the election, oh, what a fancy day, isn't it? We should see the politicians now. They'll be all quipping and crying up on every bloody doorstep in every school. Oh, vote Fianna Fáil, vote Fine Gael, vote this, vote that, we get you paid, no bother. Then when they get in, oh, what was that again? We don't remember that. Was that last Christmas? That'd be the crack. Like, honest to God, that's the crack you listen to every week. The politicians go up before the election and went to the school, and the teachers protesting outside. No bother, we take photographs. It's going in the Anglo South. It's going into the Irish Times. I'm set of footage supporting the teachers, getting them pay. Then the week when the election comes around, they get in. They're like, I don't care less. That's the way society's gone. If you get elected, they don't care after that, and that's totally if you make a promise, you keep it. At least that's the way I deem it. If I could, I always try and keep my promises. I always do try my very hardest to keep my promises. And if I do say something, I'm going to really do it. And that's if it's going to kill me, or if it's going to take bits out of me. I'm going to try and do it. Even if it broke my bank account, we'll try and. If I said I was going to buy New York, I would buy New York. But I'm not going to say I'm going to buy New York, because New York studio. Calvin, man, no idea. But anyway, I don't know why we're on about buying New York. I don't know where that came out of. But yes, main story. Support the teachers on Tuesday, and at least the young people might have a day off to relax and to chillax and everything there. But we should not forget, and I say this to young people, it's nice to have a day off. But think about the teachers. Like, they are human beings too. They have a family. They have to survive too. The same as everybody else. And you have these thickheads in Darlane and Shannon and getting the big bucks, as they say. 96,000. Oh God, how much more do you want? And the teachers only getting about 25,000 maybe a year. Some of them, if they're lucky. Like, what justice is that? Really, what justice is that? Some fellow sits on the chair for an hour and gives out damn all. But I'm really talking with myself, but at least they get paid in double for it. Yes, but at least I would probably cause workers anyway. That's literally what I would be up there for. Anyway, note to self. Subscribe more, and please God, the teachers do go out and strike, because it will just work whatever left of Fine Gael support.